Hi guys, we are now on to part 3, where we are going to look at my other folder. Previously, we've looked through 2 archetype folders, we're moving away from the archetypes, and now we're just on, can I do this? Effect, non-archetype, normal, fusion, XYZ, synchro, ritual, pendulum. So everything that doesn't fit in there goes in here. And looking through this folder, you may find something that's probably an archetype. Like, I have all the Karibo cards, why isn't that in there? It's just because I can't bother to. This took a long time to work out, so just deal with it. Okay, so here we go. Front page. So if I'm starting with the effect monsters. So we have all the god cards. These are all the playable ones. Do I have 2? I think I sold, yeah. So I've only got 1 of each. I had 2 of those at one point. And so we have the sphere mode as well, and then we also have that one. We have the Exodia card. And we have that Exodia card. And then we have that Exodia card, and then we have Yubel. Like my first page. Here's all my Karibos. I recently took out Karibon, which is why the empty space. I like Karibo a lot. And yeah, so they're really the only ones that are in order. The rest are just kind of like whatever. So I'm just going to slowly show you what I've got here. I'll call out any things that I like, anything just. I'll call out some random cards. Time Wizard, that's cool. So stuff like this that isn't really an archetype, but they look all similar, so I put together like all these Lego cards. Oh, I better press the button. Oops. Okay, it's fine. Yep, so just some more cards. Doom Donuts is a weird card. I just don't understand this card. Its effects. Because, yep. Scorpion. Atos. White Knight. Dragon, that's a bit like funny around the top. Its name. What else we got in here? Humpty Grumpty, I like that card so much. Lilibot. Out the light here. I'm really bad with lighting, I apologise. Just so many cards to show off. Good Knight, Skambara. Jumper. Look at that sweet Gone, he's so happy. Freed. Good old Freed. Rocket Warrior. Secret Rocket Warrior 2. Dark cards. Good old hands. Shadow Gore. One of my favourite cards when I used to play when I was younger. It used to be pretty good. You get a lot of monsters in the graveyard and you'd be like, oh, this monster's really good now. I like the artwork on this one. Noisy Gnat. It's fucking cool. Kamuri. If you see anything you like, just put it in the comments. Let me talk about it, whatever. Summoner Monk. Classic. Stable. There's Druids. They're cool. Honest. So I always see. Yeah, same with this one. I like to have I like to have a playset of all of these cards, and as soon as there's a playset, then I put the rest of my kind of trade stuff. But there are a few cards that I'll have more, so I'm gonna have. How many Honest have I got right now? So I've got 3 Honests, but I will always collect more Honest because it's such a useful card. Whereas, like, for example, I don't know. The Barrel Dragon, I'm not going to collect more than 3 Barrel Dragons. Why the fuck am I going to do that? That was a great Moth. Seas, few Seas up there. Some more. That's what, this is my good lock. I like this lock a lot. It was one of the first decks I made when I started Yu-Gi-Oh! Recently, like a year ago. This card can't be destroyed by battle. No more. That's what you do. Come on, focus on the card, god damn it. Sorry. So you believe me. It can't destroy battle with 19 or more. Then you've got this card, which there you go. So that gets you by 400, and it means you can't attack This one. So it's just I like that lock a lot. Awkward moment over. Key Mouse. I like Key Mouse. UFO Turtle. It's a good card. Jar Turtle is even better. But no one plays Jar of Greed, so. The others, anti-aircraft plant, like a bunny. Destroyosaurus, good art on that card. I like that card a lot. Time Eater, a good card because it actually skips their draw phase if it attacks, does damage, or destroy the monster. So that's pretty good effect. Beast King, Revival Jam, not as good as the anime. Parasite, super. Card D, staple. Machine King. It's a lot of solid cards. And if anyone from Lost Ark is watching this, if you want any of these cards, obviously I'm less inclined to give these cards up because I am a collector. But if you really, really want something from here, I will have a look. And if I have at least one, then I may be considering to. I'll probably give you it. Well, not give you it, but we'll trade for it. I used to bring these to Ark, which is, if you don't know Lost Ark, it's my local board game, card game shop. And these used to be my trade binders. I used to be fucking crazy carrying these every single week to the shop. It was so heavy. And it would piss a lot of people off because they'd be like, oh, they'll look for this and like, oh, so they'd be like, oh, okay, how much for Spirit of Pot of Greeks? It's such a good card, right? I'd be like, oh, it's not for trade. I've only got, I want to keep it. I want to keep it because I've only got one of it. So that's why people got pissed. So that's why I stopped doing that. So that's good. Yeah, but that card's kind of like whatever. When Pot of Greek comes back, just I'm ready. Slushy. Some other stuff. Tribe Infecting Virus. That's a cool card. Some spaceships. This video's going to be really long. And we still have a lot of cards to go through compared to what we've gone through. Speed this up a bit. Camera Collapse. Some Rose cards. Dragons. Spirit Reaper, good card. Thunder King. Plague Spreader. Crane. A lot of gold cards here. Raccoons. I like the raccoons a lot. Classic card. That was my favourite card when I used to play when I was little as well. Like, I get an extra 500 points. You thought it was a man-eater bug. You should have attacked. Boxer. Oh man, look at this card. It can attack your life points directly. Jesus Christ. Card Trooper. Insect Queen. Mississippi Queen. Hopefully, watching this, you won't find any duplicates because I really try to make sure there's no duplicates in here. Because I'd always put the one underneath. But there's so many in here that so basically, when I get a card, I look for this whole entire folder until I'm sure that it's not in here. But oftentimes I look for it and go, well, actually, there's two of this, like this Cannibal Omen. I saw that at the back one time and I was like, oh, I've got to find where it is. And it just takes, it's why it takes ages to do this, sort this whole thing out. It's a very long process of actually looking good. Which I want to show it to you because it actually looks really good and I'm really happy with what I've done. But trying to find a specific card in here is kind of crazy. Like if I wanted to find Howling Insect for that insect play that we're all doing nowadays, I'd have no idea which page it's on. I'll just have to keep looking, and then you do the thing where you look through so many cards, your eyes go blurry. Like I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore. So I tried to put like these two together, for instance, because they're kind of do the same thing. So it's why I like if it's more chance of me finding it. A little bit. That's a good card as well. Cool card. I like the art on that card too. Ultra rare. Oh, so is that one. That's one of my favorite cards. It can attack while in defense position, but it uses this attack as its attack. But it can attack and defense. It's really cool. I like that card. Be good in a Super Heavy Samurai deck, I guess. There's Man-Eater-Bug, that classic. There's Max C. Should probably play it with the other C's, but the Princess Pumpkin, good card. Dandelion. Well, Needleworm, classic. I like Needleworm a lot. A Ghost Rare? I think my only Ghost Rare. My first Ghost Rare too, Gauze. It's a cool card. Holding Legs. We're probably getting towards the end of them. Yep. Getting towards the end of Effect Monsters. It's when I start noticing things like this. Oh, these came out in Shiv, so this is probably recent. Man, Oil Man. Good old Oil Man. I got that card at Comic Con. I just found it was so funny. Camera I knew it. I saw that card in the folder earlier. I'm looking for the video. God damn it. I know there's a duplicate, but that's a super. That's probably why. And here we go. We're at the end. Last Effect Monsters. Okay. Whew. Now on to normal monsters. I have 3 god cards and those 3. And then just normal monsters. Celtic Guardian, my favourite normal monster. So these are just normal monsters. I haven't really got Exodia. All gold, apart from that. That's a secret. I have an Exodia deck, so the Exodia deck is all gold, so these are my extra gold ones. That's a secret too. It's a good card. Not much to point out here, just not much to point out any hollows here, but they're mostly just normal monsters. There are a lot of normal monsters. Some of them are written in the voice of Jerry, which I need to. I don't know which ones they. I thought it was it's like Diddle D, I think, is in here. Lost Dragon. Go on, that's a secret, or is that an Ultra? It's an Ultra Skull Servant. My Skull Servant deck play, which I'm all about. Ferrolamp, one of my favourites. Like Ferrolamp. I shouldn't be taking this long on normal. I shouldn't be taking this long on normal monsters. They're all just normal monsters. You know what a normal monster looks like. What Spider's called though. Ninkendog. It's just Nintendogs. People, please. That one's good. Fake Trap Guy. I quite like that. That was in my Goblin deck for no reason. Oh yeah, here we go. Super Battle Warrior. I have quite a few of those actually. Good old Age Trumpter, level 4 normal tuner, good attack. Force Raider, it's a secret Force Raider, I think. Yep, secret Force Raider. There's a little D. Oh, is that it? I mean, it says Yo. Oh, wait. This Tyrannosaurus Todd. I can't do a Joey voice, I'm sorry. I apologise for the Zoe Hennis. Flammable God. And Jerry Beans Man and Bonilla, my 2 favourite ones. I love those. Okay, on to fusions now. My fusion cards that I own. And quite a lot of fusions. Both Flame Swordsmans. Norden. Which actually, I don't like the... I don't really like the engine of this. Instant Fusion, him, yeah, I only have one of it, and it's not in any deck. I just don't use it in any deck. I choose not to. Rituals, good old Crab Turtle, and Burger, Hungry Burger. Synchros. So again, a lot of these and XYZs are going to be in the decks. So, but the ones here just aren't. So there you go. XYZs. And I don't like switching cards around on my decks. So I have at least, I think I've got like 20 decks, so there'll be 20 101s in the deck, so that's why you may not see cards like that in here. Because they're already in decks. Good old Gucci Gucci, one of my favourite ones. Good for Ojamas. I got this from a guy at a tournament who played it and didn't realise it was banned. But when it comes back, I'm ready. Oh, come on. My favourite card. Crazy Box. Its effects are... I'm going to say crazy. My favourite's 1. Especially when you're in a tag duel. Coming to the end now. Yep. Pendulums, so just non-archetype pendulums. I love Zany Zebra. He's kind of creepy. Yeah, that's it. My last one. So that's my monsters. Jesus, I have a lot of cards. I'm very happy with my collection. Of these, I'm gonna have to make a new... I'm gonna have to get another folder and take out the effect monsters and put them in their own folder because they are the ones that are making this. But I literally can't put any more cards in this. It won't look that's the catch to open it. As soon as I open it, that's just gonna that happens sometimes. I'll open it and they'll all be messed up. Like fuck, it takes forever to put back together. So yeah, Ultra Pro, good folders, but I only have too many cards. So yeah, that's part 3. Part 4 is my spell and traps. Cool beans.